Skara pa pa da pa pa ska pa 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 da skara pa da pa da pa 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 da skara pa da pa da pa da. Yo, welcome to What's Crackin' Movies.
What's crackin'?
What's crackin'? And we are reviewing and recapping the Super Mario movie, since the Super Mario Galaxy movie is right around the motherfucking corner.
Yahoo!
Oh, that's a good one. Wahoo! Wow! that was my toad.
That was his Marge Simpson slash.
Oh yeah. Homie, we gotta go save the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm also Toad. What? I can't do a Toad.
No!
Don't.
We're doing the Super Mario movie, not The Simpsons.
The Super Mario movie. Yeah, because we figured, shit, we're going to go see Galaxy when it comes out, and we'll review that shit. But meanwhile, we're going to... There will be spoilers in this, so if you care, if you don't want to hear anything about this, or haven't seen it for some reason, I don't think it matters, dude. There's really nothing to spoil because there's no fucking story, really. But yeah, this is the Super Mario movie podcast. What's cracking movies?
What's crackin'?
So yeah, what's up with the movie?
Yeah, so the Super Mario Brothers movie came out in 2023, and it's about two Brooklyn plumber bros.
Two bros.
And Mario and Luigi, who get sucked into some weird warp pipe while they're trying to fix a huge leak. And they end up in two totally different worlds. Mario lands into the Mushroom Kingdom, and he teams up with Peach and Toad. And they are on this giant adventure to rescue Luigi from Bowser. And things get crazy. There's a big showdown.
That's pretty much it, dude. So the premise of this movie, what Ali said, and also Bowser just wants to marry Peach.
Yeah,
like a regular
creeper.
Classic creep, dude. But it kind of only works because it's the Mario. Because it's Mario. Because in all of the games, he's just kidnapped her. No reason.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to go get her because Bowser's got her, and Mario's just gonna go save the princess. That's just what he's got to do.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cast.
The runtime for this movie is not too bad. It's an hour and 38 minutes. PG. It's made by Universal. I got a 59 on Rotten Tomatoes.
By critics, right?
Mm-hmm. And the movie made $1.36 billion worldwide.
Billion, dude. It doesn't matter what critics say, dude. It doesn't matter what critics say. Do you remember... So the cast was announced. Nintendo has these Nintendo Directs where Miyamoto or all the, Nintendo goes on. They are like, yo, we're going to have an announcement for games, for just anything. They did it for the Super Mario movie, and when they announced the cast, dude, everyone lost their fucking shit. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was one of them.
Yeah,
I wasn't too happy with the casting.
I honestly didn't really care. I don't know why when they announced Chris Pratt, like they showed...
Just doesn't fit.
They announced all their... Everybody was like, oh, Chris Pratt's son is going to fucking play Mario, and then Charlie Day is Luigi, and... Keegan-Michael Key is Toad. That one was the weirder one. I didn't give a fuck if Chris Pratt...
they should have had Kevin Hart as Toad. Because he's a little...
That would have been funny. Yeah.
He's very loud and obnoxious. And
Yeah.
Kevin Hart would have been better.
That would have fit, actually.
Yeah. And I did like Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I thought that was pretty cool. Charlie Day, he's pretty cool as Luigi. Anna Taylor-Joy was Peach, and Cranky Kong was Fred from Portlandia.
Yeah, and I don't think and Jack Black is Bowser.
Yeah, oh my god, I totally skipped that.
That's the main one.
I did like Jack Black as Bowser.
He had a good voice. He was perfect as Bowser. When they announced everybody, It was just a shock because I guess I honestly didn't give a fuck. I was like, Chris Pratt, cool. He was in the Lego movie. He sounds he's perfect. He's a good fucking voice actor. Whatever. And he was Garfield, which I don't care. I just didn't. I don't know why the hate. I guess people just got Chris Pratted out.
Well, he's and there's a lot of like controversy with his ex-wife.
Is he a creepio or something?
No, he's just I don't know. I just didn't like his voice. I feel like I can't really think of a good replacement. I just know that they could have found someone better.
The original Mario voice actor from the Nintendo 64 games, when he actually started talking, was Charles Martinet. Mm-hmm. But he does a bunch of voices, and he's 70 years old. And he's the guy that sounds, "Welcome to my game." Wahoo! Whoa, 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 whoa,
See, that would have been better.
Yeah, but it would have gotten annoying.
Like, I disagree.
The whole movie going, "Oh, whoa, 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 it's me, I'm Mario. What the go?
Yeah, but he could have improvised and did like other. He that wouldn't be the only thing he says. It's not going to be the entire movie of him saying that. I'm saying like that voice would have been better.
Well,
because Charlie Day had like a pretty good like he could have laid on a little like but he was good.
Luigi sounds Mario. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah,
like if it was. All those voices, and that's also Charles Martinet. He does all these voices.
Yeah.
He's a good voice actor. But
fuck it. He could have done both then.
I know, right? If maybe they could have told him, hey, man, fucking tone it down a little bit. I cannot tone it down anymore. This is a toning it down. Fuck you. Fuck you, Hollywood. No, but...
Go choke on a mushroom.
But, He was in the movie. He did voices here and there or whatever. I think the bigger like controversy was like, well, Chris Pratt is not Italian or whatever the fuck. Everyone was like,
that's not why I was like. I just didn't like. I'm not a big Chris Pratt gal.
I think they just wanted to, to sell more tickets. If they would have just used like regular voice actors that weren't like famous Hollywood star actors.
Yeah.
I think the movie would have still made a fucking $1 billion. I don't think it matters who's behind the voice as long as it sounds good.
Yeah, yeah.
But either way, I thought everyone did good. Everyone sounded fine. Everyone sounded good. Mm-hmm. And except for Cranky Kong, because he just sounds like a dude. He doesn't sound like an old...
Yeah, he could have had hey, but that's Fred. I do like him. Yeah.
I do like Fred Emerson though, but they should have given him like a Grandpa Simpson voice.
Just all something.
Something.
Why are you here? Who am I? Who are you?
So, are you a big Nintendo?
I grew up with it. Growing up as a kid, we always had different systems, but I'd say. Yeah, we've had like GameCube, Sega, but
64.
when it's the 64.
64
that just did
is
it for
my
me.
shit, dude. How excited were you when they announced this? When you're the first trailer that you saw?
I was like begging my mom and dad for this. Like I was so excited.
No, for the movie,
This movie?
Yeah. How excited for the trailer for this movie?
I wasn't too just by
You're
looking
begging
at
your mom at the age of 30. Mom, Dad, please take me, dude. Like, you can just take yourself.
No.
Let's go, Mom.
Let's go, Mom.
You got your costume on, your Mario overalls on.
No, I'm Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Wah.
No, but did it get? Were you amped?
I was a little like, oh, okay, it looks cool. Yeah, I guess I was. Yeah.
I was too, but I was mostly like scared because
yes,
I was like oh my god,
yeah.
dude. I hope it's good. There's no way it's not good.
Because anytime you're recreating a movie of like a childhood game or something like that,
well, they never done it, and
you're hoping that they do it right.
Like when Sonic came out. Sonic was out like a year or two before this, and that movie was pretty good. I thought they were
and you know what?
That
wasn't very like. It wasn't.
It wasn't very video.
It had nothing to do with the video games.
I know,
but it was good.
But it was fine. It wasn't terrible. It was pretty goodable. I enjoyed it. Me
Goodable.
Being a big Sonic fan.
Yeah.
We'll review that later. But yeah, the Mario was like, okay, it's all cartoon. We'll see what's up. Oh my god, like, and this was made by Illumination, which they made Minions,
the
Despicable
Me,
a bunch of movies. I've never seen any of those movies.
They're pretty good. I like them.
So I was like scared. I was hoping, I don't know, DreamWorks would have taken on Mario.
Oh, they would have killed it. They would have done so good.
Yeah. Okay, so
we're gonna start in the. I'm sorry.
When you saw this, you saw it in theaters, right?
Yes.
And you took.
I actually took the boys. We went to the drive-in.
And okay, how was that experience? How did the kids like it? They loved it.
Oh, they loved it. They loved it. They were like wanted to go see it again. And when it came out on DVD, they got it on DVD, or actually it was on streaming. But they wanted to watch it so much.
Okay, but when you first saw it, what was your take on it?
I mean, I was really bummed that they didn't you didn't hear, the only time I think I ever heard something that was just anything remotely close to the game was when Luigi's phone rang and it had the GameCube jingle.
Yeah.
That was the only time it was just remotely had any Nintendo themed music in it.
Well, there was Nintendo music in it, but it was mostly in the background. I remember hearing the song from Nintendo 64 when you're in Peach's castle, dun 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 dun, dun, but it was more orchestrated. When Toad,
I wanted classic.
So, did you laugh at the movie? Were you excited? Were you stressed from any of the story plots that were going on? Were you a lot of nostalgia hits?
I just kind of pushed through it, to be honest.
You got bored? How far along did you get bored?
Pretty fast. I think the only part that I think I was was pretty cool was just Bowser. When Bowser showed up, that was just pretty cool. And I liked the little emo star.
Oh yeah, the emo star. That was probably the only time I laughed in the movie. Yeah. They should have had more of that type of humor throughout the whole movie. Not necessarily dark, but it's just it was
random,
funny. It was funny.
Thing. Yeah.
I started getting when the movie first started, when it started with the music and the little din and it was the pixelated.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, dude, I'm getting
okay, yeah, they did have that music in there. Yeah, I was just hoping to hear dun, and there's a scene where it's kind of you think we're gonna go on a Rainbow Road type thing, and I thought I was gonna hear something like that, but I didn't.
Yeah, I know it.
They had so many opportunities in this movie
to kick you in the dick with some fucking bangers, dude.
And they didn't. And I was like, really? I get it. You're making a movie for kids. But I mean,
no, it's, I knew that this movie was going downhill for me is when the Beastie Boys started playing. No sleep till. And I was just like, fuck, dude. I just heard this song in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, also starring Chris Pratt.
I was like, do you think he's
we
should play the Beastie
I'm like,
Boys.
dude, what the fuck? You guys are playing all the fucking same songs from every other fucking movie, and all
they could have put AC/DC Thunderstruck in it. It would be oh, didn't see that one coming.
They did put that song in there. That's what I'm saying. That song came on when they were making the Mario Kart.
That's what I'm saying. Is you see my thoughts of this movie is it was just I remember I was just it was pushing through it. I was just okay.
So yeah, I was all the music I think is what ruined it for me.
Yeah.
If it didn't have any fucking all these musics, remember when fucking Donkey Kong showed up, it was Aha started playing Take on Me, Take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They had a perfect opportunity to play that fucking classic. Yeah. That would have been fucking hard. That song fucking rocks, dude.
Yeah.
None of that, dude. They just gave us. They tried to do Shrek, with how Shrek didn't have any sing-alongs. They had a bunch of like Smash Mouth, all these fucking songs from the radio, popular songs. They tried doing that with this, but they didn't earn that shit.
Shrek was by DreamWorks.
Yeah, exactly. And they had jokes, dude. Yeah. They had jokes for days. Yeah. Shit's a classic. But I mean, I enjoyed the visuals.
I agree. Sick. Like the visuals were cool.
And I was like, oh fuck! I got excited when Donkey Kong and Mario started fighting. I was like, Smash Brothers. Yeah. Smash Brothers reference. They're fighting.
I mean, they did put like Mario's like the little cat. That was cool.
Power-ups.
They had that. And I mean, it was kind of a little funny joke in the beginning where Mario's like, "Oh, I don't like mushrooms."
Yeah, see, but they didn't even like. I get it, but it was like, okay.
It's very mild for adults. We're like, huh.
They didn't. I know if he was a kid, I'd understand, but he was like, there's two adults with fat ass mustaches, and they're like, come have dinner, and then they're like all like, they're treated like little kids.
Well, I think that's an Italian thing. Italians are you're very close with your family.
Oh, okay.
Italians are just that's a thing. They're very close with their family. They love family dinners. Italians like.
I guess it's like also like a Mexican thing, dude. Motherfuckers be living with their moms till like they're 23 or something.
Yeah.
They're like, come on, vente a comer. Vámonos. Mario.
Mario Luigi.
Well, it would have been cool, like at the end, if they would have closed with like, all right, Ma, I'm ready for my mushrooms. Bring them on, like, and that kind of would teach kids, like, oh man, fucking vegetables, and I should eat whatever the fuck my mom puts on the table. I can't stand.
So yeah, the movie. I'm not saying it was like horrible. I might even watch it again sometime. I don't know. But, like, it just wasn't, like, the hype that they could have they had so much potential to do really good things, and they didn't. They had a good budget. They could have done it, and they didn't. They just went a different direction. I don't know if they were trying to be different, but...
Well, they weren't trying to be different. They played it the safest anyone has ever played it, because it was just, like, storyline, and barely, we're not fucking, we're not poking any bears. We're just going to keep it simple. But
vanilla.
Yeah, but, I mean, it worked. What the fuck do we know? They made billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I hope that they fucking, like, heard some criticism and maybe, because you know how, like, when you watch Pixar movies, they make you cry.
Yeah.
Toy Story, they get you in the feels, dude. Like... Mm-hmm. Even Shrek too, dude. Shrek was like, oh shit, man. Like, like it's all about inner beauty. It's what's on the inside. And this movie had nothing, dude. The movie is just like, hey, remember this thing from that game? Like, yeah, that's tight. That's cool. That was cool.
We're not gonna do that.
Like, I thought, I don't know, maybe the power of brothers. Brother, like, oh, my bro and shit, but.
I mean, it's kind of there.
They weren't even together. They weren't together. Yeah. They were separated the whole time.
But at the end, they're like, all right.
Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't make me feel anything.
Yeah.
Besides, like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's from that one show. Oh, look, Diddy Kong's back there. Oh, shit, the Yoshis. Oh, shit. Fucking a Star Fox. I saw a Star Fox airplane in his room, which I fucking, that got me excited. And I was like, oh, dude, does that mean, like, I don't know. Like, his Mario is playing Nintendo. He is playing a Nintendo system in his room. Remember that? Which was like, oh shit, it's like.
And isn't it like an arcade thing too? Or
yeah, when they go to the pizzeria, the guy that's voicing the voice
arcade
actor,
dude,
yeah, he's playing Donkey Kong or whatever, or Jumpman. He's playing Jumpman.
Yeah, and it's based off of that.
Yeah, it's based on. It's just weird. It's like and there's a Donkey Kong in that.
Oh yeah, and there's duck hunting painting in there.
Yeah, I bet you there's all kinds of Easter eggs. There's probably a million Easter eggs that we miss, but that are in the movie.
Oh yeah, and that Giuseppe, Mario's dad, that's the guy Charles Martinet.
Yeah, see, Charles Martinet.
Martinet, yeah, that's his dad.
He does hella voices. I think he does the. Like the Goomba stuff and maybe even Yoshi. I'm not sure. But he does a bunch of... which is cool because that would be fucked if they didn't ask him to come do some voice work in the Super Mario movie.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? I've been working for you for over 30 years.
Yeah, so I mean, it's an okay movie. I enjoyed it.
It's for kids, dude. I mean,
yeah, it's just for kids.
It's totally for kids, but I mean, so is Pixar, so is some DreamWorks, and they send like a strong message and that make you fucking think and make you feel like.
Yeah.
If it was like a little gump,
I feel like this movie, in my opinion, was just like them just like slapping a plate on right in front of me and be like, here, eat up, bitch.
Yeah, no, but what I'm hoping for is that this was like, all right, we're just gonna push this out here, play it safe, and then once this is out there, then in the sequel we can. Because
I know we're not the only one that has these opinions.
No, yeah. I mean, a lot of people obviously love the movie.
Yeah.
But I thought the music just fucked it up, dude. I hated the score for like. The soundtrack, all these popular songs
I did not know Thunderstruck was in this.
Yeah, like, dude, that was like, I rolled my eyes so hard during that part. I was like, God damn it. And I Need a Hero was in Shrek. That was in Shrek too. And it was just like, God damn it, dude. I was also kind of disappointed that they, like, Mario 64 is like one of my favorite Mario games. And they didn't have any wall paintings.
Yeah.
No paintings where you jump in and go through it to a different world. They could have been
creative. Like when he did his training scene, like they could have jumped into painting to do some training or something like that. Like they could have just done something, like just to recreate that.
That would be so awesome if they were like Bowser took Peach and he went through all these paintings and he's leaving clues. Like, you got to go check them all out.
I know. And in this one, it's just a water pipe in Brooklyn.
Yeah. So that shit is in the real. And this movie, remember the old real movie that they made? The first one, the Super Mario Bros. Movie with John Leguizamo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Their first attempt, like, Mario's real, and he goes into. It's almost the same premise.
Yeah.
They find a pipe in the sewers in New York, Brooklyn, and they go in. It's the same shit, but this time they did it. It's almost like Nintendo was like, "All right, do the same thing again, but animated, and don't fuck it up this time. Like, you fucked us," because that movie was terrible.
Yeah.
And I mean, so it's established that Mario is a real guy in the real world.
Yeah.
And everyone just looks like that, like with the big Super Mario nose. And yeah, I mean, it's just pipes and under the sewer that takes you to different dimensions.
Yeah. After the whole pipe incident and they get separated, it shows Mario showing up in the Mushroom Kingdom. And that's another thing too, like Peach, her character, like I didn't like the whole way she looked.
What do you mean? She was fine as hell.
No,
what do you mean?
They just could have made her like, because Mario looked like Mario, Luigi looked like Luigi, Donkey Kong looked like Donkey Kong. I feel like Peach didn't look.
What do you mean? She looked just like Peach.
But they made her all like this. I feel like they just made her like this badass.
Oh, well, yeah, dude. Girl power.
Well, you could still be like Peach and girl power, you know?
I don't understand. I don't see.
I'm just saying, like, I maybe it was her voice. I don't know. Like, it's just, she didn't have like this like light voice, and I would have.
Well, yeah, that's again. She has in the video game. She's like, Peach, got it, like so high pitched. They had to change everyone's voices. But I mean, fuck it. I have a lot of critiques in this fucking. I feel like they were all like kids, you know. Even Donkey Kong, like when you play Donkey Kong, I feel like he's a fucking man, dude, and he's kind of like a teenager. It's like, oh, my dad and my grandpa, I gotta prove myself and shit. Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. I think the music is what ruined it the most for me. And I don't know, I was just fucking bummed, dude. I thought it could have been better. Like, it should have been better. I feel like Mario deserves better. Like, make a movie that was like, God damn, dude, I need to go see that shit again, dude. Like, I didn't come out like with my balls blown off, dude.
Yeah, and I think that it has a lot to do with, like you said, I just wanted some emotion in it, and I didn't have that.
Yeah, dude.
Like, I kind of just felt like I was just like, okay, it's over. Like, I didn't have any, like, oh my God, or any, like, sad moments or angry moments. Or...
It wasn't epic as shit. And I like Jack Black. He was awesome. He was good. And the Peaches song was just like whatever, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's Jack Black. It was good. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I did like the power-ups, but Mario didn't get he never got his firepower or his little wings hat. I think I needed more Nintendo 64 shit in there. That's what I needed, man.
I just feel like this movie, it was so predictable. Not predictable in the sense where, like, oh, I would have predicted, like, like the fireball and stuff. It was predictable in the sense that the storyline of this movie, I feel like I've seen it before.
Yeah, you've seen it before. It's almost like if this movie would have come out and it was the exact same story with new IP, new characters, no Mario, just like, I don't know, say it was all dogs or something. Mm-hmm. Dogs going on an adventure to save from a big cat or whatever. I bet you this movie would have been garbage. Nobody would have gone to go see it. It was just a simple fucking story with no emotion, and then you just covered it with Nintendo shit all over it.
Exactly. I feel like you couldn't say it better. Exactly.
I swear, even if they use the same shitty music like AC/DC and fucking Beastie Boys and all that shit, they're all great bands, but at least pick a different Beastie Boys song or pick a different AC/DC song.
But they're in Brooklyn, bro.
I know. Yeah, you got me there, dude. Because
what else are we gonna
like? How badass would it have been when they sleep till broken and they started jumping? They were even side scrolling like in the video games. Why not do like put some guitars in it?
Yeah,
it would have been fucking
mix it up
sick,
or something.
Dude.
Yeah.
It would have like, god damn, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I'm getting all stoked just by the. I don't know. Then there's no Yoshi in it, which I didn't really mind.
Oh, I like Yoshi.
I mean, they ended it with what's
there was no Shy Guy in it either, huh?
There was Shy Guys, but did you notice that fucking Mario never once jumped on a Goomba?
See?
Never jumped on a Goomba, dude. Never
that.
did his ground stomp with his ass on a Goomba. He didn't make any
like when he's jumping in the movie, like you could have like made Chris Pratt could have made some cool little,
You know what I needed? What also needed? Some shell surfing. Jump on a turtle, take his shell, start fucking riding a wave, dude, or just riding.
Yeah, and I really agree with what you say at the Donkey Kong part. It's like you could have made that more like Donkey Kong.
That Donkey Kong song is the shit. I did appreciate the Donkey Kong rap. They did have it in there.
Oh, I love the
Donkey Kong. But it was like in the background. That shit should have been blasted in your fucking face, dude. Like,
they should have just had that song going during the whole fight.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
How cool would that have been? Because even as a kid, I loved that song.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him. We all know the words, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I would love... I know we'll probably... A lot of people will talk shit like, hey, man, fuck you, dude. That movie was sick. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Maybe so, but...
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
There's gotta be one of you guys that are agreeing with my bitch ass. Like, I hope that the next movie... And spoilers for the next movie, dude. I mean, it's all over the fucking internet. Star Fox is going to be in Mario Galaxy. Oh, yeah, he's had
posters out. Yeah, that's not a spoiler.
And Star Fox 64 is the fucking shit. That story is awesome. It made me and my mom cry. My mom played Star Fox 64. That, like, the fact that he's in this movie, I'm like, what the fuck is good? Like, that's awesome. Like, it made me want to go see it, but I hope the story is just much better. And you know that they're just going to do Smash Brothers by introducing Mr. Star Fox. Mr. Star Fox played by homeboy, pretty boy from Maverick. Colin Powell. Colin Powell. Damn it, I forget his name.
Colin.
We're bad at fucking podcasting. We don't have our info straight.
Sorry.
Well, he's playing fucking Star Fox.
But you know what he's saying, yeah.
You guys know what I'm saying. Star Fox is gonna be in fucking Super Mario Galaxy, and Yoshi's gonna be playing. Yoshi's gonna be in it, played by Donald Glover. Childish Gambino himself is Yoshi, which is crazy.
Hey,
I love Donald Glover.
Yeah.
I mean, are you? We're gonna go see this regardless.
Oh, absolutely! I'm excited. That's okay. Like
we have
saying,
2 kids.
I
would see it even if we didn't have 2 kids.
Yeah, I want to say that I do not hate this movie. I just wish that it was good. Like you say, I like the visuals and everything. There was a lot of I don't know, cool fights in it. It was funny.
Yeah, the action was cool.
I liked Toad a lot. He was funny. He actually made me laugh the most out of the whole movie. His character was funny. But it's just lacked emotion. That's it. I didn't like that. It felt rushed. It felt very rushed. Like, okay, let's just do this, and it was like
things I did. I feel like we've been roasting this fucking movie. The stuff I did like was the pacing. The action was sick. Mm-hmm. Visuals were fucking badass. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And the nostalgia.
Fight with Donkey Kong, that was good.
And the nostalgia was cool too. Yeah, I did like that.
And I mean, it did have a good ending, you know.
Well, yeah, there's no way that this movie was gonna be and then they all fucking disappeared.
Yeah.
Infinity War style.
So, pretty much after the whole, he's at the Mushroom Kingdom. He's like, okay, I'm going to go rescue my brother. Rushes off. He ends up winning Donkey Kong in a fight so he can get him on his side. So he's got Donkey Kong.
And then they do a Mario Kart on Rainbow Road.
Mm-hmm.
And then they shout out Blue Shell, just like everybody does while playing Mario Kart. And then they go... Where do they go after that? To the Bowser Castle?
Yeah, and then that's the end. That's the final boss fight. Spoiler, not that it matters. Bowser pulls up to Brooklyn with his whole army. He's got the Koopas behind him, and he's got the...
Mario has a little Tanuki suit, fucking sends a big bullet into the real world or something, and then they're all there.
Yeah, they're all in Brooklyn. Mario and Luigi are reunited. It's go time. It's the final fight, and Mario grabs the superstar, goes full in. That part was cool. When he got the superstar. He did get the superstar, goes invincible mode.
They both do.
And him and Luigi just destroy Bowser.
They did do the that's the bomb. They did grab Bowser by the tail and spun him.
That
Mario
was cool.
64
yeah,
style.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I guess you're right. We should have rewatched this movie before this podcast.
No, we just memorized every single part. I mean, there was no story.
Yeah, and then Bowser does get shrunk down with a blue mushroom, and he gets stuffed in a little jar, and he's a little, hey, I'm Bowser. He's a little tiny jar.
Yeah, he's tiny.
Yeah, tiny Bowser. And Mario and Luigi, they're the heroes of Brooklyn, and they decide to stay in the Mushroom Kingdom, which is their new home, and hopefully that somehow transitions into Super Mario Galaxy. I don't know how that's going to happen, but I'm just so excited.
There was a part when Peach is training them, and she looks up at the sky, and she's like, there's a lot of fucking other worlds and galaxies up there. And then that's it. And I was like, okay, foreshadowing for the next movie, Mario Galaxy. And I don't know, but after this Galaxy, there's speculation. Everyone's saying oh, it's gonna be a Super Mario Brothers, Smash Brothers movie already after this. But I don't think so, because they could do what else? I guess a Mario Odyssey.
They're gonna put Link in there.
There's gotta be Link Odyssey, but then there's also a real life Zelda movie, live action, happening next year, 2027.
It's gonna be good. I just know it.
Unless if they put a different animated Link in a Super Smash Brothers movie, but you know how many fucking characters that is? You still need to introduce Kirby. You still need to introduce a Wario. I'm kind of bummed. I'm gonna be kind of upset if there's no Wario in Galaxy. There has to be a secret villain because Baby Bowser is the new villain in Galaxy.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. But maybe that leaves it open for a third.
Yeah, maybe the third is a Wario. Wario. Cheater. There's got to be a Wario, dude. He's your favorite. You love Wario. Your favorite scumbag, dude. He's got a big ass and he farts.
He's funny. I love when you play him. He's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm fucking scared, but I mean, it's gonna make $1 billion again because
we're gonna see it.
We didn't like it, and we're still gonna go see it.
Yeah, but I don't think we hated the movie. No, we didn't. What would you rate this out of 10?
Oh shit! Out of 10, I'd probably give this like a shit, man.
I'll give it
like
a 7.
A 6.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
I mean, I would say a 7, probably. Yeah, no, I mean, because it was fun. It was fun to watch, and I had a good time. It was like a roller coaster. I feel like if it had more laughs, and it just like laughs, emotion, and music. Those 3 things. That's 3 points right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a fucking 7.
Yeah, I'd say, for my 3 points, I would say my reasoning is because I feel like they could have done better on, like just the references from the games and stuff. They could have done that better. Like they could have referenced it way better. I didn't really feel much, not, a lot of emotions there. And then my third point would be that I felt it was very rushed.
And Mario and Peach didn't do a big kiss. They didn't do a big kiss.
Yeah, what the heck?
And then no Daisy. Where's Daisy at? Where's Birdo? They do a big kiss with Birdo. She's got a big hole in her mouth. How do you do a big kiss with Birdo? Oh. That's what she sounds like.
Ask Wario.
Oh, Wario will find a way to kiss any character, dude. He's a dog.
He's a dog.
Come here, Birdo. I show you where to do with the hole. This movie is gonna be a rated R.
There's the third movie.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Well, I don't know, man. We would love to hear feedback on this one, dude, because I know you motherfuckers love it, dude. And where are you?
We want to know why you loved it so much.
I mean, we know why, but did everybody like that music? All the fucking needle drops that fucking ruined the movie. Yeah. God, Nintendo has so many fucking slappers.
I know.
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you have dude. That's what I'm saying is that like you have one of the best games that was ever made. Make your movie that.
Wow, dude. Just make the music.
We want Beastie Boys.
This has been What's Crackin' Movies. We just released our first What's Crackin' TV shows, and we did a full hour of SpongeBob. Check it out. Yeah, it's on Patreon. Check it out. I'll probably release it tomorrow or some shit, whenever. It's probably released right now by the time you're hearing this. But yeah, thank you for listening, and sorry if we shit on your favorite movie, Super Mario Brothers. Look us up on Instagram at What's Crackin'.
Bye.